Hi, welcome to Driving TV and I hope you are well. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about two things in this video. One of them is when you are driving, where should your left feet be? The clutch feet, where should it be? So when you're driving, should it be on the top or should it be on the floor when you are driving? Also, when you are driving and you stop on a traffic light or at the end of the road, should you have both hands on the wheel or can you have both hands on your lap or somewhere else when you are waiting for the traffic light to go green? So these are the two things I'd like to cover in this video. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and let's start the lesson. Okay, so the question is, can I have my feet on the clutch all the time when I'm driving? And if not, why can't I? The answer is you shouldn't be covering all the time. Many learners, they find it comfortable covering the clutch all the time, and you shouldn't be doing that. You should have your feet on the floor when you don't need the clutch. And the reason is because if you cover the clutch, there's a risk of you putting the clutch down first if you need to stop the car in an emergency, maybe saving somebody's life. And the danger is if you put the clutch down first before you brake, which means your wheel becomes free and you don't have any engine braking because you've just taken out of the gear and you've made your wheel become free, which means you will have to brake harder to stop the car, which means the car probably will skid and go and kill the person anyway. And this is the danger why you shouldn't cover the clutch, because, and let me explain why again, if you put the clutch down first, your wheel becomes free, because when your car is in gear, your engine will have some braking because your car is in gear. Your gear gives some braking to the engine. If the car is in gear, it gives some braking to the engine, which means that you will need less brake. You will need the brake, but less brake than if you had the clutch down, because if you put the clutch down, your wheel becomes free, which means you will have to brake harder to stop the car, and the risk is the car probably will skid and go and kill the person anyway, or the thing that you are trying to stop for, you won't stop, it will go and hit that thing or the person anyway. So don't put the clutch down first. If you do, your wheel becomes free and you will need heavy braking to stop the car. And this is the reason why you shouldn't cover the clutch all the time, because if you do, the risk is you probably will put the clutch down first to stop the car, and the risk is, like I said, it will skid because you need heavy braking. Second reason is because if you have your feet hanging on top of the clutch all the time, your mind is working on that feet a little bit, which means you're not totally focused where the car is going. If you have your feet on the floor, which means your mind is not working on that feet anymore, your mind is working more where the car is going. So you are focused more, you are giving more focus where the car is going than if you had your clutch covered by your feet. So don't cover the clutch for two reasons. One, because you will free the wheel and you will skid by doing the heavy braking to stop the car. And the second reason is because your mind will be more focused where the car is going than if you had the clutch covered. In regards to both hands on the wheel, you should have both hands on the wheel all the time, even if you stop on the traffic light. And the reason is because if you stop the car on the traffic light and you don't have both hands on the wheel, or you only have one hand on the wheel, and somebody comes at the back and hits your car, you will have more difficult to control the car which way the car is going. If you have both hands on the wheel, you will have more control, because you have both hands. You could control the car which way the car is going. For example, just say you stop on the traffic light and there is somebody walking on the pavement on your left, and you don't have any hands on the wheel. You stop on the traffic light, somebody comes and hits your car at the back, and your car goes towards left. Because you don't have both hands, you're not going to be able to control it, and the car probably will go and hit the person on the pavement because you don't have both hands on the wheel. If you have both hands on the wheel, you will control the car either to go straight or towards right to control and save the person on the left on the pavement. And this is the reason why you should have both hands on the wheel all the time. Anyway, I hope this video helps, and always remember to know the reasons why, if there is something you need to do or why you don't need to do. And the reason why you need to know is because if you know the reasons behind it and the danger behind it, that will help you to understand, and that will help you to remember why you need to do things. If your instructor tells you to do something, always ask for the reasons why, or find out why you need to do that. In this case, as you know, I've just given you the reasons why you shouldn't cover the clutch, and you know the danger behind it. Also, having both hands on the wheel, if you don't, it could be dangerous. So always know the reasons why, and that will help you. Always remember that driving is not just about passing the test. It's a life skill, and it's something that you need to know after you pass your test. Okay, that's it for today, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, please do give a thumbs up, and please do make a comment what you think of the video. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos, and hope to see you again on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.